Howdy, 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 my beautiful Leo. How are you doing, darling? My name is SimplyVelca, and today, honey, I'm going to be getting into your weekly tarot horoscope reading, Leo, for October 2021. So if you find some cards that resonate with you, let me know in the comments below how the cards resonate with you and why, because that's how we keep up with you, is through the comments, Leo. Keep in mind as well that it doesn't matter what you identify as, whether it's he, she, they, them, anything inside or outside of that spectrum, Leo. If these cards are going to resonate with you, they're going to resonate with you, darling. As well, if you do enjoy this tarot reading or you just enjoy my vibe, Leo, because I would really appreciate it if you were to give this video a like and subscribe, because now it does help me out a lot, and I always appreciate it when you do that extra step to support me, and it's completely free, darling. Keep in mind, Leo, that I am just a man reading some tarot cards to you. You know your situation better than I ever possibly could. Take the tarot cards that resonate and leave what doesn't, because I'm not going to be offended by it. I believe tarot cards are just here to give you some food for thought, Leo, perspective to consider, never making the choices in your life, because it's your life to live, Leo, not mine, and not these tarot cards. So jump into your reading today, Leo. Keep in mind as well that if you want to book a private personal reading with me, Leo, it's always only through my website, SimplyVelca.com, Leo. I never do any readings outside of that, so keep that in mind. And Leo, let's jump into your reading. Let's see what's going on with you guys for this week. But before we get into that, Leo, you already know the tea. We got to get into what the energy is going to be like this week for you guys. Let's do a little bit of a vibe check, a little bit of a tarot forecast, darling. See where the general direction of these energies are going to be going in. You guys got the Magician card. Didn't you guys get this last week, Leo? Let me know in the comments below. The Magician card is a girl. I just had a moment. Leo is a card of creation for you, Leo. I just heard overwhelmed. Maybe that's just me projecting, because I guess I was just overwhelmed with my own words, darling, for a moment. But maybe for some of you guys, Leo, in the sense of you guys are having your hands in a lot of different plates, that you might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed at this time, trying to just handle everything. And I just hear the message of that everything is going to be okay. Focus on what it is that you can create, Larry. Where does Larry come from? Leo. Focus on what it is that you can create at this time, Leo. Do not be too critical on yourself, because what it is that you can't handle, or what it is that you can't take care of right now, your spirit guides, your ancestors, and maybe someone named Larry, darling, are there. They're going to be there to help you out as well. So don't stress out too much. Don't be too hard on yourself at this time, my beautiful Leo. So let's get into this. We have here the Nine of Pentacles coming in for you, Leo. My Nine of Pentacles, Aries. Aries got this, Leo. But Leo, my Nine of Pentacles is a card of very successful self-employment for my entrepreneur Leos. This is a very fabulous card to be having. It would make a lot of sense as to why you'd be feeling a little bit overwhelmed, because you're just trying to you have your hands in a lot of different pots. And I see that especially with the Ace of Pentacles as well. This is a very bountiful time for you, Leo. I feel as if you guys have been experiencing some type of blockage in your life towards whatever your main objective is. I always like to say the Pentacles doesn't have to just refer to finances, darling. It's just whatever you're trying to bring into the current physical world and your current physical reality, Leo. So very, very fabulous. And Three of Pentacles, three Pentacle cards coming in here while it's being complemented with that Magician energy. So Leo, right off the bat, I do want to just say to you guys, again, if you guys are trying to just bring forth more stability into your life, really trying to create some financial abundance, I do see it coming in very strongly. But with the Nine of Pentacles, you do have to keep in mind that you listen to your intuition at this time, right? The Nine of Pentacles is always usually guided by an Avery or some type of animal. And I always like to personally see this, Leo, as a card of where spirit's trying to guide you. Your spirit guides, guardian angels, darling, insert whatever it is you believe in, darling. That's your prerogative. Ace of Pentacles with that Three of Pentacles here. I do feel I feel as if, Leo, the more that you continue pushing yourself out there and just marketing yourself, I feel as if that's when you're going to be attracting some people that maybe you could collaborate with, maybe some people that are in your same field that you would start attracting, or even people that can help you out in different ways. So for example, Leo, I just like to use myself as an example or as an analogy, just to get the message across. So, if I was doing this reading for myself, Leo, and I got the spread, I'd be like, all right, the more I push myself on YouTube, maybe I'll be attracting someone, maybe not necessarily into tarot who is a tarot reader themselves, but someone that is maybe a video editor, or maybe another music producer, right? That can somehow, it's through collaborative effort to really create something very very fabulous for you, right? Being that Ace of Pentacles, working on the same goal, right? If you notice with the Nine of Pentacles, you're grabbing at that one Ace of Pentacles that's right for you. And so really keep at your goals, Leo. Really continue on and just like focus on one thing at a time, right? You notice even with the Nine of Pentacles as well, she isn't trying to grab up at a multitude of things. She focuses on one thing at a time, even if there's a bunch of other fruit there, darling. Even though there's a bunch of other pentacles there, she focuses on, in genders don't matter, at one thing at a time, and that's how the bounty comes forth. That's how she's able to reap more of the benefits, right? So just keep that in mind, Leo. Again, just like the creation energy for you guys, the manifestation energies are just very high, even with, especially when you have with complemented as the Magician energy. So it just makes so much sense. The Magician card is the card of where the Magician creates the blessings in their life. And it's not as if like miracles just happen to the Magician. The Magician is very responsible for like the positive things that happen because they are the ones that created this, right? You have the Three of Cups energy, really complementing that Three of Pentacles energy here. So again, really adding this sense, Leo, of where you're really going to be attracting more people that can help build up whatever it is your main objective is. Maybe you, especially if your main objective is just attracting more people in your life of your soul tribe. Excuse me, Leo. Or maybe in terms of love, even, Leo. Though I feel like a little less than love. I don't feel as this is too much of a love reading for most Leos. I feel as if like really at this time, like networking is going to be the name of the game for you guys. It's the card, by definition, the Three of Cups is a card of victory and success. Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior, darling. This is really standing tall, really trying to bring attention, right? You look at this artwork of the card, this individual is trying to bring attention in any way possible, in all directions, to bring forth their soul tribe, right? For those, to try to attract those that can really help them out. So really positive message. Nine of Swords here. I do see you guys really getting in your head a little bit, even during this process of trying to attract these people into your life, Leo. I do see that potentially for you, like, it's almost as if like some of you guys are just wondering if your dreams are just going to be dreams, darling. I'm like smiling because there's like a quote, it's like, don't let your dreams just be dreams, darling. But I feel as if strongly for you guys that you guys need to just get out of your head. Easier said than done, Leo. I know that. But you guys are attracting the right people. They may not come at this time or this week rather, but they're definitely on their way towards you. So get out of your head at this time, Leo. Just continue focus, keep your eye on the prize. You have the cardinal moon. Be bold and make the first move. Continue being bold, Leo, at this time. Continue really being exuding extroverted energy, because I do feel as if networking is the name of the game for you. You really want to make it a point to exude your most authentic self at this point in time, because again, it feels as if your boldness, you just putting yourself out there, is greatly rewarded, and that's how you bring forth those people. You have the Goose card coming in as well. Take time to rest and recuperate rather than continue your striving. So for some of you guys, Aries, why do I keep trying to call you guys Aries, Leo? For some of you Leos, if you are feeling burnt out at this point in time, I feel like it might be a message telling you guys that it's just like you can take a moment just to take a breather, especially at this time, especially for where astrology is. The manifestation energies are just high in general, especially your energy. With that magician, if the magician is doing their rituals and trying to do their manifestation, law of attraction, law of assumption, darling, whatever it is you do, whatever it is you practice, Leo, it's heavily dependent on your mindset. And if you are putting out energy with this sense of anxiety or just feeling burnt out and losing faith, losing hope, darling, then what it is that you end up creating is going to be a little bit more lackluster. So keep that in mind, Leo. You really want to be coming from a place of trying to attract a lot more high vibrational things naturally, Leo. So if you need to take a moment to pause, don't feel bad about taking a moment to pause. Page of Pentacles here, maybe for some of you guys, and then the Ten of Swords. Some of you guys, Leo, are using work as a coping mechanism to kind of just ignore your problems, ignore things that you need to be healing from. And I feel as if you know, darling, I feel as if there's, for some of you guys, you need to address some type of elephant in the room so then you can have this sense of freedom and continue going on in your path, right? And so, yeah, we're going to be giving these cards to Miss Barbara Walters, darling Leo, and then these to Miss Aretha Franklin. And then now, Leo, we're going to be getting into, let's get into a little bit more on the positive things happening for you guys. Temperance card coming in here. This is a card of patience, waiting things out. The goodness is going to be coming towards you. It's just, you does require that patience. It's not going to happen overnight. Ace of Swords coming in as well for you, Leo. And then we have here the Two of Wands. So look at the bigger picture. You look at the Two of Wands. They're not looking at what they have in their space at this time, because it's not really much of anything. This individual continues having hope because they try to focus on the bigger picture on what it is that they're trying to create. They don't focus too much on like their current affairs, because they know what it is that where the future is taking them. And so maybe for some of you guys, that's what that Ten of Swords is about, is where you have some distractions right now. Maybe there's something that's been just hanging on your brain and just been weighing heavy on you that you can't quite come over. And maybe that's what's kind of overwhelming you, being like, I don't know how to fix this portion. You don't have to fix it. Just focus in on what it is that you're trying to create. Ace of Swords here, right? We have here the Strength card. This is your energy, Leo. So again, definitely this sense of, and then Page of Swords. So you guys have been keeping watch on, I feel as if, Leo, you guys have been keeping tabs on something, and it's just really doing a disservice to Eight of Discs, Eight of Pentacles here, really doing a disservice to what it is that you're trying to create. I feel as if the longer that you continue feeding your energy, because when you pay attention to other people, right, when you feed energy into other narratives, you're giving your energy away. And it's I want you to think about your energy as something that's fine, as a monetary thing, because energy is a monetary thing. Time is money, darling, right? And so when you give your time, when you give your energy to other things, you're not giving that energy to things that you're trying to create, Leo. So if you are feeling really distracted at this time, focus this time on seeking closure on things, so that way it allows for you to really focus on the abundance in your life. All right, Leo? So now let's get into your spirit guide and ancestral messages for this week. See what's going on there. See what guidance that your guides have for you through tarot. We have here the Six of Cups coming in here, Leo, as well as the Four of Wands. And then we have going in here the Ten of Pentacles. A lot of pentacle energy for you, Leos. We're really just referring to, this is definitely referring to, Leo, to you guys on what it is that you've always wanted to be, darling. You guys have been always envisioning for yourself, like this future for yourself, whether it's like that white picket fence, reaching a financial goal, or what have you, darling. You guys have been really trying to keep the faith with that. And I feel as if your spirit guides are kind of trying to drill this into you, Leo, that it's still there, like it's still obtainable for you. Condor or card, you're too enmeshed in this situation, so step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking actions. It does feel as if I don't know what's going on for you guys in this physical reality right now, in this moment now, that's really distracting you, that may even just be like having you lose a little bit of hope for the things that you're trying to create in your life. But you really need to address it, Leo, for your spirit guides to bring this forward. Like, this is directly going to be impacting. Is that impacting? Why can't I not say that word? Affecting, darling. I don't know why I can't say impacting right now. Your current manifestation goals. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. So definitely, Leo, you need to I really get this sense that if something's just weighing heavy on you right now, if there's some drama, there's some distractions, you need to just cut it off at this point in time. Maybe you can come back to it later, especially if it's in regardings to a person. But at this point in time, you need to put yourself as the priority. Part of the reason why some of you guys might be feeling overwhelmed, Leo, is because you're just trying to help out all these other energies while trying to live your own life. And you need to just put the focus in just on yourself at this current point in time, and you can catch back up with them. That's why the Six of Cups energy might be here, is because you might feel a sense of obligation towards some person that you grew up with, or just someone that you have a long standing history with. You have the Page of Pentacles coming in here with the Knave or King of Swords, as well as the Six of Swords coming in here. So Six of Swords there, and then King of Swords. And so yeah, this Page of Pentacles with that Six of Cups, I really wouldn't be surprised if you're having some people from the past trying to come in and be like, oh, Leo, can you forgive me? Can we talk about this? And maybe you tried to address this. I do get that sense that some of you guys did try to talk about something from the past beforehand, and it just wasn't doing, at that current point in time, maybe they weren't receiving it, maybe what have you. But now they're trying to come in when really the focus should just be on yourself again. And so because it's like this weird message, Leo, where it's like you try to make something work, you try to talk about something from the past with this person beforehand, they weren't having it. And now that you're focusing on other things, they want to try to come back in and put you into this place that you kind of just healed from. And they're trying to like reopen a wound that just freshly closed for you, Leo. So interesting message there. But yeah, with the Six of Swords, it's putting distance right now. It's not going to be adding any value to your Ten of Pentacles, towards your stability, towards your creation process. That's where your spirit guides are at right now. So if you're not sure how to handle a situation from your past that's trying to come back in, girl, just drop it right now. Don't feel bad about it. Just drop it. And if it's meant to be, darling, it'll be at a later point. You can handle it at a later point. So now let's get into just your social situation. Now, this is where it's going to be a little bit interesting, Leo. Page of Swords. So yeah, we're directly addressing this. This person has been watching you, Hierophant. This is someone that you had a long-standing commitment with, or just some, there was some type of commitment here. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could just be like, even like a best friend. There's something a little bit more serious to this connection. And then Three of Swords here, some type of pain. I don't know why, Leo, but it feels as if you had your hearts really stuck on this person at one point. Like, again, it doesn't have to be romantic, because you can love a platonic friendship as well. But you really gave your heart to this situation, I feel, Leo, and for whatever the reason is, it's not my business. It just didn't work out at that current point in time. But now it's trying to come back in, and it's just like, I feel like it's just too little too late, but that's kind of me just projecting. Queen of Cups here, but you still care about this energy a lot, and I feel as if they care about you a lot. But here's the thing. Normally I don't get into these narratives, Leo, because that's just, I personally don't believe in just like past karmic history, like having like past lives where it's like unfinished karma and all that. I just feel like that's kind of a cop out personally, but as a tarot reader, it's my job to remove my own personal bias and just to relay the messages, right? So in this way, for those that identify with this, I feel as if there's this sense of like karmic issues, or like something that's keeping you guys tied together from a karmic past. Y'all can see how much I'm struggling trying to say it, because I personally don't identify with it, but I know there's a reason why I'm saying it. So I'm going to put it to the side. There's some type of karmic thing in the past that's keeping you guys tied together. Lover's card, maybe you guys had a past connection on that Hierophant. Girl, Leo, whew. Can't say I don't, y'all, Leo can't say that I don't do what I do to love y'all. Two of Swords here with that Three of Swords here. It's very distrustful energy. It's just giving me very much so this narrative, Leo, of where it's like, without in the past, like past history, past lives and all that, right? It just feels as if like you guys both cared about each other a lot. Something happened that you guys no longer could be together, or you couldn't ever be together in the way that you both wanted to be together. And so it's kind of just left you guys in this place of limbo, Leo. And then like, I feel as if you guys tried really hard with this connection to kind of have this work, but then for some reason they just, maybe right person, wrong timing, or what have you. Maybe they were taking you for granted, darling. I don't know their life, but they're trying to come back in, Leo. Maybe. And the only thing I want to say in this is that do not be overtly forgiving, Leo. And I know it's kind of weird for me to say, because I'm very much so big on forgiveness, but it's just this sense of where if they're not going to, like, don't play games with this person, right? I feel as if, on some level, some of these people, Leo, might want to just come in because they don't like this idea of truly moving on from you, but at the same time, they don't want to commit to you either. It's one of those things that like, they want you, but they at the same time don't want you, but they don't want to see you with somebody else or engaging in other energies. It's like the idea of seeing you moving on without them bothers them, but at the same time they want to be in control of it. So girl, a lot to unpack. Man, I really had to like get that message out there, Leo, and it's something that I just I personally didn't want to say it, but it did need to come in. So anyways, Leo, that is the tarot reading that I have for you. Hopefully you found some weekly cards in this reading helpful to you. If you want to book a reading with me, remember my website's always linked down below, SimplyVelca. simplyvelca.com. Next to my social medias, TikTok and Instagram, always being SimplyVelca. But until next time, Leo, I love you so much. Bye.